Hello and welcome to Make Coral Happy. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the salifert calcium test kit. Now this test kit is pretty straightforward once you get used to it, but it does have a couple extra steps compared to say the alkalinity test kit. It's still pretty easy though. Contents in the box are pretty straightforward. As you can see, you have your Ca-1 powder solution right here and your Ca-2 liquid solution. You also have your two syringes, one with a pink tip that you have to put on yourself out of the box, and the other one that is for your tank water. You also have your scooper that is going to be used for the calcium powder. And lastly, we have our test tube where the liquid's going to be going into. So let's go ahead and pick up the syringe that says 2 milliliters on it. This is what we're going to be using to get our tank water with. So all we do is drop the syringe into the water and lift it right up to the 2 milliliter. I like to pull it up and push all the air bubbles that might be trapped in it out of it first before I pull it up to the official 2 milliliter mark. That looks good right there. Now you're going to take that 2 milliliters of tank water that you got and you're going to put it into your test tube, just like so. The next step is you're going to take your calcium powder right here, Ca-1, and you're going to take one level scoop of this and put it into your test tube. You're going to use the little red scooper that also came in the box. Makes it a little easier if you tilt it to the side so you can kind of get a good scoop out, but as you can see, just enough to where it seems pretty level. Then you're going to drop that into your test tube. Now don't start mixing it just yet. There's still another step we have to go through. Put your lid back on this one because this doesn't come with much, so you're going to need it. And then you're going to take your Ca-2 solution, and this is what you're going to draw out a milliliter with, a whole milliliter. So then you take your syringe with your pink tube that you put on. Now when you draw this up to the 1 milliliter mark, you want to make sure that the 1 milliliter is at the bottom of the black plunger. You can see it's at the bottom of the black plunger, and there's also going to be an air gap. This air gap is made up for by that pink tip. Do not worry, you're still doing it correctly. The next step can get a little confusing. We're going to put 0.6 milliliters in here. So pretty much taking it from the 1 milliliter, we're going to take it down to the 0.4 because 10 minus 6 equals 4. So we're just going to take it down to that 4 number. And it doesn't matter how fast or slow you do this. All that matters is that you put 6 milliliters in with an unstirred scoop of the calcium powder, and then you're going to stir it together. You're going to watch the liquid turn to a nice pink color. Now that step 1, 2, and 3 or whatever is done, you're going to start adding drops until your liquid turns blue. Now don't be alarmed if you notice there's not that much liquid in the syringe as you near the end of the test. We're putting a lot of liquid into this test tube, and it's going to be a pretty small amount of liquid left in your syringe. But as you add these drops, just gently stir it around until you get to a nice blue color, just like so. As you can see, it went from pink to a very obvious blue. When you get to that blue, you want to read what it says on the syringe. The syringe right here is telling us that it is about at a 0.1 or at a 0.1 milliliters, or a tenth of a milliliter. However you want to mathematically explain it. We were at a 0.01. If you take our handy dandy instruction sheet over here, not only does it give you a picture step-by-step, directions of what I just went over in the video, but it also gives you this handy dandy graph. And this graph is what you're going to be using to measure how much calcium you get. So I'm at a 0.1, 0.10, 0.10, which tells me I'm at a 450 calcium level, which is actually perfect. That's my best calcium level I've ever been at. If you enjoyed these series and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to me. Make my day, make Coral happy, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to be coming out with a magnesium video next, as this is a 3-part series. If you want to see more of that, or if you want to see anything like that, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. Peace!